If you're watching this video, you are likely about to have the wonderful opportunity of having an OCAC foster grandparent in your classroom. Stay tuned for some information, quick tips, and guidance on how to work with your foster grandparent. The Foster Grandparent Program is specifically designed and funded through AmeriCorps seniors for the dual purpose of making a difference in the lives of low-income senior citizens and children who might be falling behind in the classrooms. Our Foster Grandparent Program is locally sponsored by OCAC and serves all OCAC counties with the addition of Douglas, Laclede, Texas, and Wright counties. Before the foster grandparent enters a classroom to volunteer, they have passed a state background check, the National Sex Offender Background Check, and have been cleared through the FBI fingerprinting database. They have also completed a detailed orientation about the Foster Grandparent Program, classroom guidelines, and how-tos of working with their students. Their goal in the classroom is strictly to mentor and tutor children in need. This could be any child who is falling behind academically, emotionally, or socially. You, as the teacher, can direct your grandparent towards these students. A simple assignment plan will be provided to you at the beginning of the year and to complete at the end of the year. Foster Grandparents Program submits the outputs and outcomes that are completed on this assignment plan to AmeriCorps seniors for national performance measures. On the assignment plan, you simply have to provide the child's initials and check a box to indicate there has been a change in their life as a result of the grandparent being in the classroom. This being said, it doesn't mean that the grandparent cannot interact with other students who aren't assigned to them, just that they have specific students they need to spend a portion of their time with. Your foster grandparent cannot replace a paid employee and cannot count in ratio. They are strictly there to mentor and tutor children. This can look like reading and interacting with toddlers or doing simple math and playing with elementary kids. They can eat lunch with them and even go to the playground with them. They are there to be a source of positivity, kindness, compassion, and wisdom to the children. They are not allowed to do any cleaning, change diapers, bathroom duty, or any type of clerical work. Another important fact is that your grandparent cannot discipline a child. If a grandparent sees a child doing something they shouldn't, they should quickly call the teacher and intervene only to divert the situation until a teacher becomes available. It is important to note that as the teacher, you are their direct supervisor. They look to you for guidance and support in the classroom. If there is any issue that arises with your grandparent, please address them directly and as kindly as you would your students. Your grandparent will love to spend time with the children, and the children love them in return. You will see the children start adopting them as their own grandma or grandpa. And you know, the grandparent feels the same way about you. They love interacting with teachers as well as students. Their time with you provides a valuable social need that fills them with joy. So remember that you and the students are making a difference in your grandparents' day too. Now for some things that might help your grandparent become well incorporated into your classroom. Because it is sometimes hard for our grandparents to squat or sit in child-sized chairs, they will require an adult-sized chair. Keep a spot designated for their belongings so they can drop them off when they arrive. And don't forget to set the tone by engaging them in a friendly hello or a simple conversation. Please be aware that our grandparents fill out a timesheet that they turn in at the end of every month. They have been instructed on how to fill these out, but they do need your signature to confirm their volunteer hours before turning it in. Without this, they will not receive their hourly stipend and travel reimbursement. If it's convenient for you, you may also fax or email the timesheet to the Foster Grandparents Program office for them. Foster Grandparents Program hosts a required monthly in-service for our grandparents, so they often will not volunteer that day. The grandparents typically stick to a schedule with their volunteer hours, but keep in mind they occasionally have doctor's appointments or get sick. They are to let you know as soon as they can when something like this arises. They also accrue PTO, so sometimes they might even take a vacation day. If there is ever an accident involving your grandparent, please contact the Foster Grandparent Program office immediately and then fill out an incident report. We will work with you immediately. We are so happy you have chosen to have a foster grandparent involved in your classroom. They are a joy to be around, and you'll very shortly notice the difference in the lives they impact. If you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to call the Foster Grandparents Program Office at 417-864-3420. Thank you for your support and being a part of the difference.